love that one so much. Hello, everyone. Hello, Miss Didi, and welcome to the 64th installment of the Hot Mess Express with the lovely Miss Didi and I, Roxanne from Foxy's Fishes. It's just us this evening. Miss Mary is still having some internet issues from the recent storms that have been in her area, but she's had some people out working on the lines, and hopefully she will be back up with us soon. We're very hopeful. We miss her face so much, but she will be hanging out with us and chat until then. I know she can gather up enough data to at least be in chat with us, so I am just grateful to have her there with us. So thank you, Mary, for joining us the best way you could. I greatly appreciate you, and I just want to say thank you, everyone, for joining us as well, like I said, for the 64th installment of the Hot Mess Express. We're off to a fantastic start. I hope audio and video is clear. We had some upgrades to the internet this week, and I'm hoping that we've at least gone from 4 pixels to 8. So at least I'm hoping we're at least an 8-bit.
Double your pleasure, double your fun.
I haven't seen those commercials in like forever, honestly.
More is better.
Before I get into the hellos, I want to say a big thank you to you, Miss Didi, and for Stephen for coming up and being your co-host last week when I wasn't feeling so well, and Mary's also, her internet was still down. Greatly appreciate you guys trudging on through with a hot mess. It was so fun and entertaining, and although I was like homesick, I had the flu so bad, and I had a really high fever. I was here cracking up,
you were
laughing.
Just delirious.
So I was delirious, but also I was highly entertained. So you guys helped me. I think you helped break that fever. So thank you.
I love Mrs. Stephen P. So I had a great time.
But here I'm going to pop out the participant list, see who's in chat, and say hellos. Because I can do that now without pixelating really bad. Brad C. Jermeyer, hello. Beck's Fish Room. Big Fish Tanks, Dennis. Bunny Viper. Danican Aquatics, Dennis Christensen. Didi. Eric Wyrock, Lobster, hello. Fish Tank Dad. Freshwater Ichthyology, Gina's Reef. Glassbox Gardens. I guess, was that Glassbox Hero? He upgraded his name? I like that.
Is that him or is that another person?
If he changed it, I like it. If not, I still like it. And we have Jimmy P's, of course. Hello, Jimmy P. Welcome. We have Liquid Dew OnlyFans. Hello, Matt, darling. How are you? I feel like I hardly ever see you anymore, and I miss you so much. You have to send me an email if you're not too busy. Hello, Mary.
My computer at 6 o'clock on Wednesdays. And it's like, oh.
Nodding off.
No, I'm waiting. It's like, oh, we're not having a stream. Because I got fishfam.link. No, that was Greg's Planet Tanks' Glassbox Gardens. That's a cool name.
Oh, well, hello, Greg, and welcome. I like the name change. But yes, I do miss, I don't get to chat a lot when he does live stream. Matt does his live streams. But I do love lurking in them. I'm lurking in a lot of the streams. But I have been missing them. And actually, the rainbow fish that I won on his live stream arrived today from Aquarium Life, and they are so stinking cute. They're decent size. She would argue, Stephanie would argue that they're a little tiny still, and they are juveniles, but they're still decent sized rainbows, and they're settling in quite nicely. They're in a 29 out in the living room, just chilling and loving life under a low light until they get comfortable, and I'm just so happy to have them here. So thank you so much to Matt and Stephanie for those guys. I love them so much. They're so cute.
I'd rather get smaller fish and stuff.
I'm
in the mail.
Yeah, I much rather the smaller fish. Let's see. I think we had some more people hop in here because it jumped around. So I see Jen Yu, welcome. My Fish Tanks Aquatics, hello. Monster Fish Gal, hello. New Local Austin, welcome. Noelle Brucker. Peplin Creek Aquatics, hi honey.
Hey!
Red Blazer, we have Science
Is he
Gal
behind the
Aquatics.
curtain?
I don't know, he's either the living room or the shop, I'm not sure.
Or is he in the kitchen working up some dinner?
No, I'm assuming he's resting. He did a lot of weed whacking today. He should be off of his feet.
Oh, weed
Hello,
whacking's
Red
hard.
Blazer. And then we have Science Gal Aquatics. Hello, Carrie. And Scotty the Fish Freak. Hi, Scotty. Skulls Aquatics. Hello, Curtis. Stephen P. 2003. Hello, Stephen. And Stubbs Aquatics. Hello, Chris. How are you? That is everybody. It still took me about half a Rico, but I did it. Less time than normal. And I'm proud of myself for that. And I also wanted to address chat. If you guys have any questions or comments that you'd like for us to read aloud, just please do at Foxy's Fishes or at Didi's Finden, so it catches our attention better. So we don't miss as many things as we normally do. I should be saying that every time, but I don't. And then I go back and watch the replay, and I'm like, I missed most of the good stuff. So
I missed it all last week.
Hello, Sky Dancer. Welcome.
Richard Reynolds is here.
Hello. Okay, so first off, I should do the shipping report. It's been a hot week across the country, and we did pretty well, minus one shipment. We did lose 3 star sapphires and 1 shipment in a little snafu. But all the other orders, as far as we know, have arrived well. We've heard from all but one person, so we're assuming, because we haven't heard from them, that everything is good. I'm always going to worry Ward about that one, but I'm assuming everything is okay with that one. But what happened with these stars is we sent 10 of them, and 7 made it, and they're doing fantastic. But we have been doing the pickup at post office. And what happened when we sent out that box is, instead of calling the person to come pick up the box at the post office, they sent a slip out in the mail. So they sat extra long in the post office waiting to be picked up. And then the person went and picked them up. But the tracking label updated as they were out for delivery. And once that happens, there's nothing I can do on my end to try to reroute it. So I just basically had to sit and let it happen because I didn't even know that they were at the post office. So unfortunately, that stinks. Crap happens in shipping. That's all you can do is try to improve from there. We'll definitely learn from this, and we'll try to coordinate it better from both ends, both the shipping and the receiving side. Maybe if you contact your postal carrier, if you're receiving a shipment of fish from us, they will know to let you know first thing.
Like,
and
I'm watching you.
Yeah, basically, let them know you are expecting something, and they'll be better prepared. So that's a learning experience for us. We attempted to make it right with this particular person, but they refused it. They were happy with how things turned out regardless, receiving the 7 other fines. So because they refused their partial refund, we will just pay that forward in a future order. So you're very kind. And I'm not going to out you for who it is, but if you want to say who you are, you can. But other than that, all the other shipments went fantastic.
I saw lots of unboxing this week.
Yeah, we did a lot of Corys this week, and there was a lot of plecos, and also the stars. Those were the last of the stars because they're no longer of shipping size. They're above shipping size. So those were the last of those. Let's see what else. That's pretty much as far as goes for the shipping. we got some new fish in. Like I said, we got the Papal rainbows in from Aquaria Life, Stephanie, and they're so cute. They're still settling in, so they're not fully colored up yet, but I cannot wait to see them all colored up. And we also got in some a group of 8 wild blue plecos yesterday from Freshwater Exotics here in Wisconsin. They're a local fish importer, and they actually got onto the Amazon and select the fish that they bring back to sell. And we were able to get 8 of those, and 2 of those are for other people. So we will be keeping a group of 6 of those to add to the breeding projects here, because we don't have enough of those. But they are
something in the water there.
Little fish. They only get to 3 inches full grown. They're extra healthy, so beautiful blue. Let me see if I can share a photo with you. Is it share screen maybe? As if this isn't the 64th episode. And I disappear, and then I pop up over here, and here I go, and share. And there it is. That's fresh out of the bag in the Ultim Angel tank. They're loving life in that tank. They're looking really nice. They're super small, so they hide very well in there. It's a 55. But what I think is really cool is that just like the Ultim Angels that they're in with, they're also Rio Orinoco fish. So they're actually fish from the same region, which is just like double squee, because they're cute and they go together. Like they naturally live together. So I don't know. I'm just in love with them.
They might have remembered each other from living around the corner from each other.
You never know. You never know. Maybe not. The Ultims are F1.
Maybe they went to the same school.
Maybe they know their mom and dad.
I think they went to school together. Schooling.
Yeah. Let me see. Let's go back and chat, see if I missed anything.
You asked for them to let you know by @ and there you go.
Yes. Thank you, Penny. Greatly appreciate that.
We followed instructions to a T.
And I went and I'm looking through chat for my name highlighted, but I'm on Peplin's account, so it's not going to highlight Foxy, is it? Hi, Melvin. Welcome.
And we have Scuba Steve-O popped in.
Hello, Scuba Steve. Welcome.
Ian of Atkins Nature Aquariums popped in.
Hello, Ian. Welcome. I see that
here.
Yes, it is almost 7 o'clock. Hello, Patty.
Of course, Matt is demanding, but we can't get Mary Paige here. The internet lines just won't work with her.
I know. And the thing is, they've been running 5G out in front of her place for like 3 weeks now, so hopefully that'll be finished up. But until then, they need to fix her current internet, because I miss me some Mary Paige.
Especially when they're working right in front of your house. They should have yours working.
Well, she even said, like, because I know she lives very close to work. She said the internet at work works, but then she goes home and there's no internet. So she doesn't understand. She doesn't understand. So it might just be an issue from the storm damage to her line. Hopefully they could get that resolved fast. And I'm sorry if I still sound a little nasally, guys. I'm still a little bit sick. I'm pretty much all better, but I'm probably going to have to like cough or sneeze or like clear my throat every now and again. And I will do my best to not gross you out.
Hi, Lady Diane. She's here too.
Hi, Lady Di. Welcome. I need to talk to Lady Di about some of those gorgeous 24 karat trims that she has. I've been eyeing those up since the Christmas Fish Fam stuffs. Oh my goodness. I literally have dreams about them. They're so pretty.
They were beautiful.
some of those
They
shrimp.
almost sparkle like jewelry, you know.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Patty. It's called Better Internet. That's what that is. Oh, yeah, Steven. Yes, he's one of the ones that got one of the blue Panax, and he's getting some of 3 pairs, I believe, of the dragon guppies from the HC Aqua line that he won in the Fish Fam auction that June paid for because she's such a sweetheart. So,
Yes.
yeah.
That was nice, too. I was watching that.
Yeah, we should be sending those out next week. I'm just watching the plecos, making sure there's no issues, and as long as they're okay, they should be okay to ship out on Monday or not. Yeah, Monday. Like, wait, no, we're busy Monday because we're busy with shipping. That's why we're busy. Oh, I need a Kit Kat.
Well, I guess Monday is the best day for everybody to do their shipping. That way, even if it takes 3 days, people should get it way before the weekend.
Exactly. That way, there's less worry of it getting trapped in the post office over weekend. We've had excellent success with using USPS, but now because I said that, I should knock on all the wood around me. And make sure we're still okay with that.
And that's one too, just because.
So far now, like we have lost a couple in shipping. Like last year, we lost 1 guppy in shipping just because it, didn't want to go where it was going. There's no rhyme or reason, just happened. And this year we've lost, I believe it's been 3, 4, 5 total. I want to say 5 total fish. I don't have the number offhand. It's in the book, but I believe it's been 5. And that's been over, I want to say, about 600 fish shipped out. We've lost 5. A green female. Oh, no. Yeah, started. Yep, something happened. Lady die. Where'd that green sneak in from?
Yeah. But then Mother Little Shrimp might have crawled in there and tapped something and crawled right back out.
It's a green carrot.
A green diamond. An emerald. Oh, so you have an emerald set.
I know, right? Or maybe it's a peridot since August is coming up and that's my birthstone. Yeah. Peridot shrimp.
Peridot is a pretty gemstone too.
It is, and it's not very common. So it's common, but it's because it's so basic, not many people care about it. But I think it's one of the prettier stones, and not just because it's my birthstone. I like the green stones, whether it's peridot or emerald. I like those types.
I have even a bracelet with peridot stones on it.
Yeah,
it's not my birthday,
but even green sea glass is nice. I like that too. So let's see. Oh, and also I wanted to say that we have 2 axolotls left. They're both wild color. One does glow and one does not glow. So if anyone is interested in having an axolotl of their very own, please feel free to message us. We're not posting them on the Get Gills. It's just going to be through the email. So we can ask you a few questions and make sure that you know what you're getting into, basically, and that you can provide the best environment for the axolotls. So just email us at brian.vine.bv@gmail.com if you're interested in one of these axolotls, and we will start the conversation with you. But yeah, we only have 2 more guys to go, so yay! Almost all to their new homes. I'm so excited about that. And this upcoming sometime, I believe Saturday, it was listed as delivery, but pretty sure they're going to come tomorrow. We're getting several lovely pairs of the Vienna guppies from Danican Aquatics, and I'm so excited because they're so cute. And unbeknownst to Mary, they're gonna be a bank tank here for Mary. So, because Mary loves her Vienna guppies, and
Yes, you do.
what I'm gonna do is we purchased some of the Vienna guppies, and we're gonna breed them out here, and we're gonna send her guppies, and whenever she wants more guppies, we'll send her more guppies. I've heard of this a lot, where like kind of banking your favorite fish and other fellow fish keepers' fish rooms, just so if you ever have some kind of issue that happens in your tank, you have a colony elsewhere. Outside of your fish room that's safe. And since Mary's Vienna guppies were recently abducted by aliens, I
Yeah, the
felt
guppy
it.
snatchers.
I felt it very important that I bank a tank of Vienna guppies to make sure that the aliens never come back again. So,
Little Martians come back blue and orangey
yeah.
instead of green. We'll know they're mixed in with those guppies.
So I'm gonna blame Mary for getting me into guppies, because these will be my first my first keeping of guppies. Although they're all over the house, and most of the tanks they're Brian's guppies. These Viennas will be my Mary's.
I only have one set of the blue dragon guppies I got from Jess, and I got them so I could breed them out and give them to my LFS lady. And I was telling her, I said, yeah, I got you some, and I've got them coming up. You know, I said, I've got a friend that's got blah, blah, blah. She says, oh, I'd like some red ones. I'd like some white ones. I'm like, I ain't got that many tanks to be breeding out. I'm not a breeder. I'm just a few. But they are pretty fish, you know. I don't keep guppies per se, but they're pretty to look at.
They are gorgeous. And some of the guppies, like when you just let them go wild in a mosh tank, sometimes they throw, like they're supposed to be mutts, but they are magnificent mutts. And there's actually a few really cool looking ones that one of Brian's line through here that I'm keeping, and I'm going to see if I can continue their little pattern on, because I love the look of it. And I think my fellow goth people will like the look of it too. So I'm very excited. I'm hoping that'll work out. And it's probably going to be a lot of work to get them to breed true to what they currently look like, or just make the pattern a little bit better. But they're really cool. I just don't want to. That's the only hint I'm going to give about them, is that the gothic people would be into them.
I got you. Gotcha. That's like when I went to the LFS the other day, and they have their little feeder guppies, and I guess it was endlers, a lot of them. Some of the prettiest fish in there. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this.
Yeah. We have Melvin.
If you just want to do an outdoor tank, that's the way to go get you some cheaper fish to start a tank outside.
And that's also like tubbing outside. Like I didn't get to do it this year because there's a lot of construction going on around the outside of the house.
Oh yeah.
So the tubs weren't set up this year outside, but I really like keeping the fish out in the ponds, because without that sunlight really does a fish good. Like they color up better, they mature at a younger age, they are fed wild food with all the bugs and insects that get in there. Like you do have to worry a little more about predators, such as like the dragonfly larvae and those aliens and the frogs and snakes and birds and stuff like that. But once you get over all of that, you can really cultivate some gorgeous fish outside. And I know a lot of people are afraid to do tubbing, but you really have to think of it this way. Fish came from the outside. It's okay for them to go back there. But in a controlled environment, don't release them into your local water sources. Make sure that they're in a contained environment and they cannot get into your local water source in any other way. Just had to make that little clarification.
Well, that's like those dojo loaches that Alex found in those little ponds or lakes, whatever.
Yeah.
They were under ice. And was still alive. They made it through. I didn't think they could do that, but apparently they can. Well, those could. So they got toughened up. I'll bring my fish in. I'm gonna leave the white clouds out there this year, and I want to buy one of those things like Rico had that it keeps the water at least 40. To keep it at 40.
The de-icer, warm enough.
Yeah. And then I'm bringing the goldfish in just because I want to look at them.
Yeah.
I can't see them in the tank.
I love my I love my Blackmores, but they didn't go outside this year either. They're in the living room making more babies. Like, where are we gonna put all these Blackmores? And they're just babies themselves. They're only yearlings, so I was fully not expecting them to start so young. And I've had Blackmores before, like I know approximate size, but these guys are a lot smaller than I'm accustomed to them starting to be ready to go at, but they've been going. Yes, Lady Diane.
True words.
I had a lot of nerves in the beginning too, but then once I realized like everything started from outside, it made my life a lot easier, and I hope that helps calm someone else's anxiety. I mean, stuff happens, but some glorious stuff happens too. So
but
you gotta
location is everything on the outside.
Yeah, that too.
So, and size does matter. Because a little container will get really, really hot fast. So you got to have a bigger pond if it's going to get a lot of sun.
Yeah.
So you don't cook them.
I am totally lost in chat. The last thing I see is thank you for that public service announcement, Roxanne. And hello to everyone that has joined us, and I've missed coming in because I am all over the place tonight.
My Father Fish is here. B-Town is here. Cherry Lady is here.
Wear earbuds, I just lose my brain. It goes right out my ears.
Oh, if you don't wear earbuds, you can't, because the earbuds keep you focused?
Yeah, I think so. I don't even know what this is in reference to. And a pond. Oh, what? I'm lost.
I don't know what that means either. Don't feel like the Lone Ranger.
So while you're at it, if you haven't hit that like yet for this train wreck, feel free to go ahead and do so now.
It's just blown all the way down to the hair on my arms.
So what have you been up doing in your fish room this week? I know you have been busy. Woo! What's been going on?
Well, I have been balls to the wall, as they say, for 4 or 5 days. But my little juvie electric blue cars, I carried them to one of the LFSs, and the next day I went back to somebody dropped off some coolie loaches, so they called me because I've been trying to get a hold of coolie loaches. When I went back, the little boogers had all been sold except for 1 out of 9.
Oh, wow.
I called them the kids. I say, because they were so excitable when I get little fish, the food jars and stuff out. And so that was good to see them. And she says, oh, we love them things, because they were prettier than what we can get, because they were the double long fin ones, I guess. Mm-hmm. And so they went out. I did get... Had I received my hairband coolies last week by the time the Hot Mess Express came in?
You were talking about your hairband, but you were calling them rubber band.
Yes. Anyways, I got those.
I couldn't call them rubber band, so I couldn't type to say, you mean hairband?
I didn't call them banditos. But I've been rescaping, and I have 4 more additional tanks than what I had last week.
Oh,
there's 4 more. They're filled up with water, and one of them has some new shrimp in it. I got some PBLs from Jadron, which was Papa Shrimp. And I also got me some more of his red, I guess, neocaradinas, the fancy reds. Got some more of those this week. I think that's all I got this week. It's just been long and hard because I've been up in the morning at 2:00 last night. I finally finished the videos for the for Jess's stream for this morning, and it's like I can't do nothing else. I gotta stop. I can't even think. I'm so tired, and I did, but I'm getting a lot done. Not missing 3 days from being sick, and then not feeling good. For a few days after that, you can't get nothing done. Like you have to keep taking so many breaks, but it's like I felt like myself this last 3 or 4 days. With my hands, I feel like I still I'm just better
than what you're telling, I guess.
I've been reskaping.
Last I knew, you had no more floor space for tanks, so you went to wall space.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a feeling that we were the culprit for you deciding to go to shelves.
There are 10 tanks hanging on walls. It was hanging over another.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, Lord. There's always a way. So
yeah, when there's always a way.
My husband just looks at me like, oh, Lord.
And I see that Ames have joined us in chat, and I haven't seen you around in so long, ladies. So I just want to say welcome. I missed your face so much. It's nice to have you in here this evening.
I saw Steve and Hippie John. I saw him at some point. And Terry. And Hip Hop Hillbilly.
That I'm not gonna. That's gonna be a train wreck to say.
And Craig Donner.
I'm gonna end up going to the Little Nicky version with a Little Nicky. No, Big
Just
Daddy. His teeth were made of wood. I'm gonna go. That's where I'm gonna go migrate to. I know it.
James from Mainsails Fern Fin came in, and Kelly Foreman came in smoking hot, and Lady Warshak.
Oh, give that kitty a good pat on his little fat belly for me, please.
Yeah, Fat Kitty did not make his appearance on Monday. Yeah, because Kelly, she was on vacation. She was on vacation. So,
you know what? I must dream too. I had a dream that Kelly.
I had a dream. That's been done before. I had a dream.
Kelly couldn't get Fat Kitty up on a stream because Fat Kitty was too busy taking a nap. Now, I don't know if that actually happened or if I dreamt it.
It does happen. It does happen. It could have been real. She and Bex met, and they were at the Aqua Rocks in Colorado in that store, and they got to do the store thing.
That's so exciting. Kelly sent me some pictures of them horseback riding out there, and that was exciting. And her meeting Bat. Well, she didn't send me pictures, but unless she went out there to meet Bex. And then she said a gyro attacked her and tried to take her life. So I'm so sorry. But I'm so happy you're feeling better, Kelly.
Told her it just has to come out the other end to get rid of it.
It'll all pass in time.
Gotta push it out. Whip it good.
Hello, Whip. Welcome. And he got a shipment in from us this week, and that did fantastic. Nice. But he's only a day away, so that was literally overnight shipping with USPS, and that was super fast. Super fast. So I was happy with that one.
We have another star in the family.
Do we?
Bell won the Blind Fish Keepers Skate Challenge.
I saw that this morning, and yes, congrats, Brooklyn. Yeah. That video alone was so entertaining. You and Steven putting those tanks together and just him harassing you like a little brother would. I loved it.
Did you see them if they had been siblings? They would have been.
Yes, I really could. I really like their dynamic together. They're entertaining. And Brian's like, what is that in her glass? Beer? And I'm like, no, that's a full glass of scotch right there. And he's like, gosh,
right up. That little bitty Brooklyn, she ain't big as a minute. Oh, Lord.
My goodness. But that made for good content. I am so happy that you won, Brooklyn. It was definitely a good escape, and it was a very entertaining video.
It sure was.
And even
And
Brandon was chuckling, which was the most important part. It amused him. So,
if you're a member of Steven's channel, you got to see the full long version.
yeah,
And you
yep.
laughed the whole time on that too. I mean, it's like those
I know.
two was nonstop.
My stomach hurt so bad. It was like when I was on that stream with Danny from Danikin, and I needed 2 days recovery because I think I popped out some ribs laughing so hard. Oh, that's what it felt like.
Oh, Lord. Barely
Harry
sure.
asked, pizza, gyro, or wings? I'm always going to be a pizza person. But it's got to be New York style pizza, an actual quality New York style pizza. Not what they called it.
I don't know what a quality New York style pizza really is.
Oh
I've
my
never
goodness.
had one.
It's so good. There's like
Chicago will say theirs is better.
I honestly haven't had I live so close, but I haven't lived here very long. So I haven't had one of their pizzas, but I am an East Coast girl, and I'm kind of stuck on the New York style pizza. I'm not sure I could ever get into I don't want a pizza pie. I want a piece of pizza.
Well, when I was a kid, there was a mom and pop's type pizza joint, and if you went there to eat, you would always have grease running down your arms.
Yeah.
You had to constantly be wiping because the grease off the top of the pizza would run down, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, this is the best pizza! This is like they make it at wherever." And
yeah,
I can remember that as a little girl.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when you fold the slice of pizza. You fold it so it all runs down in one spot, and if you can't fold it, it's not proper pizza. Like, it needs to crack when you fold it. It needs to be nice and crunchy. And I was really spoiled living in New York for 4 years, so I really got accustomed to eating really, really good pizza. And it's really their water.
We have a Chicago pizza thing here, a little joint. I am not that fond of their pizza. It's about like this thick. Like a cake.
I couldn't.
They got Chicago lasagna casserole. That's what I said. Yeah, you kind of got to have a fork and a knife to eat it.
But Hip Hop Hillbilly says, anyone have experience with Siamese algae eater chasing diamond tetra? Had to destroy my tank to chase one. It chased 2 diamonds right out of the tank.
Ooh.
Siamese algae eater. Well, I know that they cannot be the nicest fish sometimes, but I don't have any experience with them. But maybe someone
had one. It killed. Was it a gourami I had? Mm-hmm. It was mean. It was mean, and it didn't get that way till it got big.
That's what they say. They're fine when they're little, but as they get older, they get like nasty.
Now this one is big, but he's in with the dojos and they're blue cars, so he's got bigger than him. Even though he's a big old boy too, or girl, whatever. But he doesn't. Yeah. He thinks he's a carbensis because he swims around and kind of with them, so he thinks he's a carbensis.
That's where I am at chat, so I'm not too bad. I'm only 6 minutes behind.
Isn't it funny how Rico's chat timeline has become a thing?
Yeah. And
like
it's a traditional Rico 15 minutes. Yeah. It's a unit at a time.
I'm 2 Ricos behind. I'm 4 Ricos behind. So he can explain. Oh, I'm sorry. I killed your whatever your comment was.
Rico Stan says, good Chicago style isn't all crust. It just has a strong enough crust to hold all the stuff. You get so much more as far as toppings go on Chicago style.
Yep. Yeah, it was a whole lot of stuffing on top.
I'm a weirdo when it comes to pizza, though. I'm one of those people that like the plain pizza. Just cheese.
I like thin crust myself.
Sometimes some fancy, some pepperoni, but I have like hella stomach problems, and I have to keep it basic. So it's always been cheese pizza for me.
We're lefty.
The last that's why it's got to be quality cheese pizza, because I'm tired of eating cardboard. I want something good.
I guess Catfish Terry's having a hard couple of days. I don't know what's going on.
Yes, I heard that he had to go to the ER, so we've been praying that he is on the mend. We know that he's been going through quite a crappy year, and he can really use some prayers and some well wishes his way. So, y'all wouldn't mind.
Well, when I first started watching him, he was sick then, and we were all like, "You need to go to the doctor," instead of just talking about it. After a while, you just gotta go. You just have to.
Well, after a while, it'll make you go.
Mm-hmm. When things start shutting down on you, you'll wish you'd gone earlier. So.
And this Stephen is referring to when we're talking about him in Brooklyn. Glad we were at her house and she didn't have to drive home. What about you, Stephen? How'd you get home?
Yeah, you had your fair share too, buddy.
I mean, your glass wasn't as big as hers, but you still drank quite enough.
But see, he can always say that she won because she took more of the aqua soil.
Yeah.
Remember, she took a whole lot of it.
Yeah, he was like, "That's less than a knuckle. I don't even know what he ended up measuring." He had
all his knuckles.
I love it. It barely says my
check it, stick your finger in
it. Yeah, and who started that one? Was that degenerate? It's like one knuckle, two knuckles.
Uh-huh.
But everyone's hands are different, so that can't always work. But barely says my dog can hold a bug bite flakes. He enjoyed it. I'm sure he would. There's just a ton of bugs. And, flies are just sky raisins to dogs. So.
Yeah. Now, my little dog loves the shrimp pellets. And she knows when I crack that jar open, she comes in here. So I pull one out and give her a shrimp pellet.
Mm. Hello, Griff. Welcome. I am missing so much.
Richard, I am not going to the Triple Crown.
I'm sorry, who is?
Richard Riddles is asking if either one of us is going to the Triple Crown.
I am not.
Sure.
No.
They still have not scheduled. In fact, my husband called today because we were supposed to have that case and come up in June. But I guess they've had a turnover in the DA's office and things got pushed and things got pushed. And so when he called, the person that's in charge of, our case was in court. So I guess they'll call us back maybe tomorrow. But like, what's the deal now? What's the deal now? Because the boy's been through like 20 lawyers.
Yeah. I mean, there has to be a limit at some point just to get.
I don't know. I said, he's going to spend his 20 years in jail right here in the local county jail. Because they'll give him credit. He's just determining where he's going to go. That's all.
Yeah.
So they need to send him to the western part of the state, and then maybe he'll go on about his business.
Maybe. I just really hope that it can finally just be resolved so justice can be served in the matter. It's been too long. People don't realize how long cases like that can be drawn out. And sometimes it could be upwards of a decade. It's crazy.
Yeah, 7 years already. Now he ran for 2. He ran for 2, but he's still been down in county jail for 5 years. So,
well, he's got 15 more to go at least, right?
I don't know. The way it's going nowadays, it'll probably be 12 months, 15 months. You know how they do. Of course, I think he's one of them 3-timers felons.
Oh.
Yeah. He just gotten out from a 12-year sentence, about 6 months or so before he killed his stepson. Well,
Lefty, I could see why you would see that, but it is crazy.
see, he's thinking about that because there have been lots of streams this week, and there has been lots of wood up on lots of these streams.
Yep.
And you know, I always get excited when they start showing their hardscape.
There's no hardscape here, sir.
Chattanooga Ed, the guy that came on TN Fish Mafia, he works at a pet store. And they had some of the prettiest wood. It's like, oh my gosh, I wish I could just go pick up what I wanted. Yes, we do, Lefty.
Oh goodness. And
we have bonding moments.
And I just want to hint, I'm not going to say anything obvious, but in 2 weeks we have something very interesting coming up, and it's going to be a very extra special episode of the Hot Mess Express, and just putting a little bit of buzz out there, and I'm going to keep it as vague as possible. So mark your calendars in 2 weeks to make sure you guys are here for the Hot Mess Express. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be there. We're going to have a fantastic guest. We're going to go a little bit longer than normal to accommodate this guest. And I'm just so super excited.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Be prepared. It's someone you're least expecting, but it is a surprise. So,
Carrie, I do not think it's going to be a wet T-shirt contest, but I don't know. No. It might be. Is it?
I don't think that follows the terms of service, so no. But maybe on an OnlyFans.
That would be bad though if you had an OnlyFans and you have no followers. That would be pitiful.
Oh, but you know they exist. You know what I'm so entertained with lately? This. I must ask you a question. My hairs keep curling up on the ends, so when I do this, it's kind of like Yosemite Sam. I need a nap. We have 10 minutes until the start of KG Tropicals. What do you think we should start brewing ideas for the hashtag? What do you think it should be this evening? Throw your ideas in chat. Let's get a feel of what you think it should be.
And no, Lefty, it's not going to be Trojan. I was so tired Monday, I was silly. I had Jess so rattled she forgot to play the outro song. She just hit end broadcast. I don't remember what it was now.
We're fine since we swear.
Well, Eric Wyrock was there to begin with, and he got me going, you know.
Oh, and no. Oh, no. When there's involved, it's just off the
Stephen came up, so, you know, I'm still excited, you know, and it just grew. I don't know where it all came. And I was just like brain silly. It was funny, though, whatever it was. So we really have to watch the replay now to see what it was. I talk so much, you don't. I don't even know what I say half the time.
Sometimes my mouth will say things before my brain has processed what I said, and that's why, like, I try to slow it down anymore.
And I was the kid that went to school all day, didn't hardly say nothing unless the teacher made me. The school bus ride on the way home and from, I kept my nose in a book. And now look at me.
I like that one. Mustachio question.
Yeah, shut me up now.
I like that one. I really like that one. I think that's going to be it. Mustachio question. That's going to be the hashtag tonight. I like that. Thank you very much, Barely.
That's good too. Right? She smelled it too. Oh man,
Oh,
this is
it's
nice.
funny. Yep. Choo choo. That's how it works.
You know, we got reputations to defend. It's clean, I swear.
We can't look too professional now.
Yeah. You got to go somewhere else for all that. Once that shipping report's over, it's done. You do try to behave for that because that's a serious time. After that, it's like it's just a matter of time. It's gonna happen. But that'd be exciting.
It is. It's very exciting. We got to keep everyone guessing. They are gonna go bananas. It's like what? And bananas may have something to do with it. That may or may not.
You saw my video when I was driving home the other day, and I think my thermostat thing said 93 degrees, and I looked up. Now they had other stuff in the truck, like they were moving, like a shed stuff. But there was a daggone Christmas tree in a truck in July. So I said, there really isn't a Christmas in July, because look, there's a tree.
What I wanted to ask you, was that like a real tree or was that a fake one?
It was a fake one. But I wondered, because people do Christmas in July's, maybe because it looked like an old chair from the 80s. Mm-hmm. It looked like some chairs and some seats and a Christmas tree. So I wondered, really cool. Are they going somewhere to do a party or whatever? It was just so weird that those are the things that was in the truck.
I think that's really cool. Like, I love Christmas in July. I think that's really cool, especially because like you get to use a whole different set of ornaments. You get to use all the like 4th of July ornaments, and you get to do the Christmas theme with the 4th of July theme, which I think is very cool. So it's like it's literally celebrating your country's Christmas at the same time. So I like the the Christmas in July, 4th of July type deal. So
I like that idea.
Yeah, I like the idea, and I like some of the things I've seen on Facebook and YouTube where they've been like little setups at the what are they? The outdoor markets where they do the Christmas in July events. Theirs are so cool. They're like a little hot Christmas village.
I had never seen it, but when you watch a Hallmark movie, you see the snow blankets on the ground. And the ladies go in sleeveless dresses, and they run home because they've misunderstood something that the guy they love, is talking to another person, but they're really not saying anything. And they leave and they stand out there and get their taxi, and they have no sleeves on their dresses, and they're not cold and shivering. But there's snow on the ground. So it must really be Christmas in July there.
I wonder if Hallmark movies started Christmas in July because they film all their Christmas movies in the summer. Is that a thing? That's very possible. Well, when did Christmas in July start?
Christmas in July on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
That's their Christmas time, but it's July for us. So it's cold for them and hot for us. But it's a good idea. Just think you could get your kids could play outside with their toys. In the heat instead of in the cold.
That'd be cool.
Lord, so I just think
instead of snow, you can make sand snowmen. Make sand snowmen instead.
Yeah, I mean that's what they probably have to do on these tropical islands. They don't have any snow, so you want to have a snowman, you got to build it out of a sand pile.
I think I'd rather get hit with a snowball than a sandball, though, because if that gets in your eyes, that's gonna hurt.
Well, if it gets in your swimming bottoms, it hurts too.
Yep.
Have you ever sat on the edge of the ocean, and then when the wave comes up and knocks you over a little bit, you get that sand in your elastic part of your bottom?
And then it
And that
just
stuff,
rubs.
you almost have to take a fire hose to get it out. It'll get caught in the crinkles.
Okay, so then says, per Google, according to legend, Christmas in July was first celebrated as a summer camp in 1933 when Keystone Camp in Brevard, North Carolina decided to dedicate 2 days, July 24th and 25th, to the holiday, complete with cotton fake snow, a decked-out tree, a gift exchange, and, of course, Santa. Oh, that's cool. Well, thank you so much for looking those facts up, Sunny. That's awesome. But 1933, wow. I didn't think it was that
Brevard
old.
is on more closer to the western side of the state where the Christmas tree lots are.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool.
And we have 2 minutes left already, so I'm going to pick that we're going to go with Mustachio a Question. Hashtag Mustachio a Question.
We need to have that respelled so I can copy that because I'll never figure that out.
Mustachio a Question. But we'll head on over to KG Tropicals with that hashtag this evening.
Oh, okay. Mustache a question. I got you.
Yes, Mustachio a Question.
That's fine. Well, you got to get the sand out the cracks, Michael. You got to do what you got to do.
Thank goodness for those little walk-offs at the top of the beach. But Miss Didi, before we head off for this evening, is there anything you'd like to say before we go?
Well, just everybody, just look out for each other. It's hot. People's tired. Be a little bit more patient. Reach out. Love each other.
Always. And I want to say just thank you so much for being my co-host. I love you so much. You're like my best friend. And Miss Mary, I know you're in chat, and I miss having you up here with this evening, but we hope to have you back soon. I love you both so, so, so much. Thank you for being my co-host on this hot mess. I couldn't derail properly without you two. And I want to say thank you to the mods that do all the hard work in chat, finding those links and all the random things we talk about, and sending out all the links for the support to the Fish Fam. We greatly appreciate you. Thank you so, so much for all the hard work that you do. And thank you to each and every one of you that join us every Thursday to hang out with us for this 1 hour in the Hot Mess Express. We love hanging out with you each and every Thursday, and we can't wait to do it again right back here on the Hot Mess Express next Thursday. So I want to say, like I do at the end of every episode, your loved ones, call them today. Let them know you love them. If you're lucky to have them close enough, give them a hug, pull them and give them a kiss, and let them know that you love them today, because tomorrow's never promised. And always, like Miss Didi said, it's hot out here. Be kind, y'all. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Here is her milk. Here is her baby.
What's that? Is that a snail? Snail. What about that? Is that the cats? Bailey calls them the cats. You gonna give them kisses?
Did you just give the fishy a kiss? Oh.